I have the O&P Hobby First Step RC Heli 101 micro heli out here. I have a US nickel taped to the bottom of the canopy, and I have my timer set for 9 minutes. So why did I do that? Because I can load test it. That comes to approximately 5.2 grams of load weight on this micro heli, and I want to see if it can carry this weight fairly well for a 9-minute flight. And if it can do that, I would guesstimate it should be able to carry a micro all-in-one FPV camera for 6 minutes, since it's going to be pulling 25 milliwatts of power from the battery, the flight battery. So I think that might be a good guesstimate. So we've got wind out here of 4 to 6 right now. So let's see. And I'm going to put it in high rate. And let's see if we can lift off with it first of all. Ooh, we're in the air. Now, with this much weight on it, you want to... Oh, I got to start my timer. All right, just started my timer. All right, so with this much weight on it, you want to be a lot smoother on the controls, because it will, pendulum back and forth if you're too abrupt. And we don't want to do that, do we? Alright, trying to be smooth on the controls. Descend a little bit. Well, that wasn't smooth. What's the matter with me? I say be smooth on the controls, and I'm getting all jerky with it. We got somebody coming, of course. Alright, going into the wind here. Well, so far it's carrying it pretty good, but we're early in the flight, aren't we? And I'm real curious to see if this helicopter could carry an all-in-one FPV camera. I think that would be a blast. That's a little smoother. Descend a little bit again. Can you believe it's carrying that? 5.2 grams of additional weight. And so far it seems to carry it pretty well. I would love to be able to fly one of these in my backyard via FPV. And so far, whoa, that was abrupt. So far we are looking good. Descend a little bit again. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I am just not real smooth on the controls. Well, let's not get too far away, because then I won't even be able to see it. And I'm sure that was awfully small in the camera. That's pretty slick. I could see me flying this FPV. What do you think? I don't know. Descend a little bit. So far, so good. Here it goes. Yeah, I'm performing this test because I figure a few of you will want to know. And I definitely want to know. If it can carry a micro FPV camera. Some of these maneuvers aren't exactly smooth, but I got some wind. Ooh. Oh, here comes a big breeze. I'm glad I put it in high rate. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind in the camera, but it's picking up again. When I got out here, it was pushing 11 and a half. And right before I put this in the air, it was 4 to 8. And then it dropped down to 6. 4 to 6. I don't know how long we've been in the air so far, but right now it looks pretty good. Going downwind. And I really don't even have to push it forward going downwind. it goes forward all on its own. Alright, I don't know how long we've been in the air, but it feels like I'm starting to lose a little bit of power. Doesn't feel quite as spry as it was. And I'm not even pushing the stick forward. Coming up when. Oh man, we've been in the air for 9 minutes. Okay, let's get it over here and land it. Alright, turn my timer off. Alright, I think that was successful. Now I noticed in about the last minute and a half, the 2 minutes. So that would have put it at 7.5 minute mark. I started losing a little bit of power then. So it looks to me like we ought to be able to fly this FPV for at least, I would say, 5 to 6 minutes without it dropping too much in power. I think that's absolutely awesome, considering the weight of this helicopter and the amount of load that I just put on it. I think that's probably over 10% of the total weight, all up weight on the helicopter. And anyway, successful test. It should be able to carry a micro all-in-one FPV camera that is 5.2 grams or less, additional all-up weight. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.